The learning is Lila Nishmas Etta Ahuva bas Yaakov. Maseches Kesubos Perek Beis Mishna Tes. Isha shenechlasha b'yad hagoyim. If Isha was captured amongst the goyim, she was taken as a captive. Le'aleinu, I guess this mission is negayah to us now in Gaza. So then al yidei mamin, if the reason why they took her is because they wanted her as ransom for money, so then muteres l'bayla. When she comes back, if she escapes, she's muter to her husband. But al yidei nefashis, if she is taken because they wanted to kill her, then when she comes back, asura l'bayla. And the reason is because in the Reisha, when they took her for money, they're afraid to cause any damage to her because they don't want to jeopardize the fact that they won't get money in return. But in the Seifa, when they're doing it because they wanted to kill her, so then they couldn't care less. And in that case, not only is she going to be usher to bayla kayin, where that would be usher even if it was ayidei oina, she's even usher l'bayla Yisrael, even if her husband is Yisrael, because over here we're afraid that she was nevelas berotzain. The Gemara speaks out that in the ratio when we said that she's muteres l'bayla, when they took her for ransom and they wouldn't do anything to her, that's only if it was Yad Yisrael to kifa loiv t'gechavim, if the Yidden had more control over the Goyim. But if the Goyim had control over the Yidden, or then even al yidei mamin, she's going to be aser l'bayla, that would only be l'bayla kayin, the Rav speaks out, because over there would be only that we're afraid that they were ma'anaser, and Ainis is mutter, she's mutter l'bayla Yisrael. The Mishnah continues, Ir shekavshu karkam, if an army sieged the city, kol kahane shenimsa b'seicha psula, all Aishas Kayins that are in the city are Asur L'Bayla Kayin, because we're afraid that they were Ma'aneser. Im Yesh Lahem Eidim, but if they're Eidim that she wasn't Ma'anes, so then we learned earlier in Mishna Vav that even Eid Echad is believed, Afilu Eved, Afilu Shivcha, Rei Elu Nemanim, because Bishvuye Hekilu. But Einonam Neman Al Yidei Atzma, a person is not believed on himself, and the Gemara brings, the Mishnah continues with a Maisa similar to this, Amar Rab Zechariah ben Akatziv, which means Lashon Shvuah Leizaza Yada Miteich Yadi. My wife was with me the whole time. Mishash Nichnasu Goyim Yerushalayim Ad Sheyatzer, from the time the Goyim had entered inside Yerushalayim until they left, and no one was Ma'aneser. Amrulai, the Chacham said to him, Ein Adam Meir Al Yidei Atzmai. Even though an Eid Echad is believed, but if it's Negeya yourself, then you're not believed, and therefore this is not a good enough Eidus. You can't be made on your own wife. Perek Beis Mishna Yud, Elu Nemonim Laheid Begoydlan Mashero Bekoitnan. The Mishnah is going to list a bunch of things that are only Negeya Derabanan, and therefore the Chachamim, like a Heimamru, they believed a person to say Nemanis of what he saw when he was a katan. We'll categorize it into 5 cases. The first one is Neman Odom Loimer Zeksav Yodei Shal Abo, or Zeksav Yodei Shal Rebbe, Zeksav Yodei Shal Achi. A person is able to be Mekayim a shtar, and the reason is because Kiyam Shtaris is the Rabbanan, even though he only saw this when he was a katan. And of course over here the Gemara explains it would be only with a god, another god also, because you need 2 people. But one of them could be saying what he saw bekatnetz. The second thing is Zachar Yisi Beplainis Sheyatza Beinuma V'Reisha Perua. And this is negayah to, like we started the parak, to collect a ksuva of 200, a basula gets a ksuva of 200. And over here, even though that's legabi being moitzim mammon, so it's the right, but over here there's a roiv that is a messiah, his edus, because roiv nashim basulas nisais, and therefore we assume that she was a basula together with his edus, he is believed. The third thing is legabe truma. And the Gemara explains this is for Truma Derabanan. What's the case? He remembers that he left school to go to Tvila to eat Truma, or that he would go to the distribution center where they would give out the Truma, the Gairin, the silo. The fourth thing is Hamakum Azeh Beis HaPras. He's not meant to say that a certain area has only a Tuma of Beis HaPras, which is a field that was plowed, and therefore the tumah over there is only the Rabbanan. So he's believed on that. And the fifth thing is Ad Kan Hayinu Ba'im B'Shabbos. The Gabi Tchum Shabbos, and this is going that Tchumim are, this mission is going that Tchumim are the Rabbanan. Av Ein Adam Neman Loimar Derech HaYolaponi B'Makam Hazeh. A person is not believed to say that someone had a field, a path through this place, through this field. Or Maimed Mispad Hayalapoini B'Makam Hazeh, he had a place where he would give Hespedim, because on this is Negeya Davar Shabamaman. Davar Shabamaman, you need Eidas Gemura, and therefore you are not believed. So all the things that you were believed were only if it was Negeya, only Legabi Derabanans.